15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. You look at this Eagle defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Jaden Reed, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
They'll start out here with the option left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He's going to keep this again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes...
In motion right, Debo. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage, you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
He's going to use his legs here.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken inside his own 40. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Throwing here, Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy now to throw.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Ayuk going to go in motion right.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now he'll try to run with this.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick-6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down. And they'll try to run the option here.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Purdy.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Purdy.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Purdy from the gun. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Purdy looking to throw.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Touchdown!
Christian McCaffrey.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
On 1st down, Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. They'll start by running the option to the right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. Purdy. Connects with, oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. Purdy. The open man is Westbrook. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think... From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Niners on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Well, partner, airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably
trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take...
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Rodgers' numbers would be larger. He had a commitment to the Navy, a graduate of the Naval Academy. And back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Purdy completes it to the tight end Kittle.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
first down, it's Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Jaden Reed with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Eagles, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.